Once upon a time, in a small, humble village, lived a kind and gentle man named Sudama. He and his family were very poor. They often had little to eat and their clothes were old and worn, but Sudama's heart was always full of love and contentment. Many years ago, when Sudama was just a boy, he studied at the same school as a very special friend, Krishna. They were the best of friends, inseparable and always sharing everything they had. As they grew up, their paths diverged, and they lost touch. One day, seeing her family struggle, Sudama's wife said to him, "My dear, why don't you go and visit your old friend Krishna? He is a great king now in the city of Dwamusa. He would be overjoyed to see you after all these years." Sudama felt a bit shy and hesitant. What could a poor man like him bring as a gift for a king? All he had was a small pouch of poha or flattened rice, a simple, humble snack. He thought, this isn't a gift fit for a king. But his wife insisted. So, with the small bag of poha clutched in his hand, Sudama began the long, tiring journey to Dwarka. When he finally arrived at the magnificent palace, he felt even smaller. The guards looked at his dusty clothes and were about to turn him away. But just then, Krishna himself appeared. The moment he saw Sudama, a huge, radiant smile spread across his face. "Sudama, my dear friend!" he shouted, running past everyone to embrace his old companion in a warm, tight hug. Krishna led Sudama inside, treating him with the utmost respect. He personally washed Sudama's tired and dusty feet with warm water, a gesture of deep honor and love. He made Sudama sit right beside him on his own royal throne. They talked for hours, laughing and remembering their childhood adventures. Sudama was so overwhelmed with joy and love that he completely forgot about his poverty and why he had come. Then, Krishna's eyes fell on the small cloth bag Sudama was trying to hide. "What's that you have there, my friend? Did you bring something for me?" he asked with a playful twinkle in his eye. Feeling embarrassed, Sudama slowly handed over the pouch of flattened rice. Krishna's face lit up with pure delight. "Poha, my favorite!" he exclaimed. He eagerly took a handful and ate it with great relish, as if it were the most delicious feast he had ever had. Sudama's heart melted, saw that for Krishna, the love behind the gift was far more valuable than the gift itself. He felt so cherished and respected that he couldn't bring himself to ask for any help. He just basked in the warmth of his friend's love. After a few wonderful days, Sudama said his goodbyes and started his journey home, his heart full and light. He hadn't asked for anything, and he hadn't received anything, but he didn't care. He was just so happy to have seen his friend. But as he approached his village, he couldn't find his little hut. In its place stood a grand, beautiful mansion. His wife and children ran out to greet him, dressed in fine clothes and looking happier than he had ever seen them. Sudama was stunned. He looked around and realized that Krishna, without a single word being spoken, had understood his needs and blessed him with abundance. Sudama folded his hands and looked up at the sky with tears of gratitude in his eyes. He learned a beautiful lesson that day. True friendship is un't about what you have or what you can give. Ethics about pure, unconditional love and kindness. And that love is the greatest treasure of all. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. See you next time.